Hi, you guys. I was just hoping that YouTube captured that shot for my cover for my video there. I hope. Give me that option. That would be hilarious. Hi, you guys. I'm all gypsied out today for you guys in the collective reading. Man, it's a big push. It's like a huge push for my spirit guides. Let me put this little set of, well, actually, I have all kinds of symbolic little treasures in front of me that I got to talk about today for this reading because it's going to be a different type of reading. Oh, my hair's caught up in my bells that I've got on. Oh, bells are ringing. I don't know. Okay. This full moon. Full moon in Virgo. And they call it the worm full moon. Okay, why? So I was fascinated. I love this when they name these moons. And why do we name it the worm moon? So then I go into this rabbit hole of the spiritual meaning of the worm and the totem, animal totem, the earthworm, and what it really represents and why they call this moon the full earth moon or the pink moon. Okay. And it falls right before, a couple days right before the spring equinox. Right. So that's when, we get more rain and the temperature starts to warm up. Right. So the earth starts to warm up, and the earthworms who are buried down in the darkness start moving and come to the surface to, drink water, get wet. The sun would burn them to death, right? They have no eyes, by the way, so they utilize all of their senses, and they're an essential part of, just providing aeration, like air, with to provide growth. Okay, so this moon is about digging down deeper in a literal sense, and doing the shadow work and releasing feelings, releasing ties, releasing trauma, that's this full moon. Okay. And we're in Pisces season. So it is very, it's that dreamlike state. I'm a Pisces rising. So right now my Pisces in me, that aspect in me really is coming to the surface very much so. And just in how I speak to others as well. It's very much butterfly language. Because I see the connection of everything, and I'm feeling things really deeply, and I'm really tuning into my subconscious and my intuition, so... But Virgo season, this Virgo full moon is about even cleaning out the clutter, and tidying up things and getting yourself. Virgo is it's an earth sign. It's a mutable earth sign, right? So it's about, yes, dreaming about what you want to manifest and dreaming about, in that fantasy kind of fantastical way. What's the right word I'm looking for? Oh, my words right now. Oh, it's like my language is trying to expand and I'm still using old words, right? Just as we are expanding and some of us are still holding on to these old ways. I also, I'm so all over the place because there's so many messages coming in, you all. I love you all. Especially as I got adorned today. I just feel I was seriously putting on more jewels. I mean, just the process of finding the right jewelry to wear. I needed to wear green. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm Irish, so, I'm feeling the green vibes today. The green candle for love. My green necklace here with my hag stone on, okay? My green fairy necklace. I didn't have green bells, but I got pink bells on for love, and my little shirt that's all leafy and green, I'll get it all out, you guys. It's there's no focus right now for me. No focus. Especially with this message today. I have so many, I went through the process of tuning in, so I got myself all dolled up and adorned up for you, and I'm wearing eucalyptus beads, and I've got a little dollop of citrine here and my little moon here, and I look at myself in the mirror and I'm just Damn, I feel very maiden-like. And that's the energy, too, that I'm feeling with this moon. And I don't know, each sign is a little bit different. I'm a Gemini sun with a Pisces rising and a Scorpio moon in the 8th house. You want to play with me? When I'm embracing my darkness, I'm just like, oh, wow. I've been hiding that scorpionic part of myself for a long time. And this maiden energy now, it's about being wild and free and busting out of these fucking routines that no longer serve us. Just feeling very childlike in the questioning that I still have. But I'm also feeling this flexibility within my mind now, within my mind. And that tells me I'm evolving because, you know, I listen back to my videos and I'm my own teacher too. And I've been very rigid in my views, rigid, like emperor energy. My masculine has been healing. My masculine is actually, like, I could feel the feminine and the masculine in me now kind of trying to work together here. The feminine leaning my masculine to be more flexible, to flow and allow more freedom and growth and love in, and not be so guarded. To trust that feminine, to trust, okay? But yeah, it's scary, but it also feels good that I can feel that working in my ideas as well, that I can see that. Like, just even today, I say, you know, it's not a coincidence. It's a synchronicity. And I'm very adamant about it. Well, now, today, I'm just like, you know, it could be both. Could be both. You know, that's where I'm at today. You know? So, let me tell you about these trinkets that I have here. Green, by the way. Green candle for today. Heart healing for the collective. Luck, prosperity, fertility. Jingle, jingle. Yeah. And just healing. I've been saying a lot, banishing, you know, and that's such a strong, rigid word as well, you know. Understand sometimes that's necessary. But healing to the collective as far as, it's a gentler, kinder approach that I'm feeling now. Yeah. Sorry, another message coming in. Hold on. I hope you all are at least getting some of this. This is channeling. This is not anything that I expected to do while I sat down here today. But this kindness, this more tenderness, this that I'm sending out into the collective about envy and jealousy too with it, and greed, okay, because there's more than enough, and there's that envy and that jealousy. I'm sending softer vibes out into the collective about it, okay, and holding not so much judgment around it, and learning to okay, just for instance in my life, learning to be with a person that I perceive as an enemy at times, and being merciful, seeing beyond my ego, realizing my ego is triggered for a certain reason, and be able to remove myself to give the message that I know that person needs to hear. And that is my love, and that is my support, and that is, you know, that is me. That is that fire, that opinion that I have, my values that I have, that I'm not going to be quiet about anymore. And after I say what I need to say to those that I perceive
are my enemy. They accept it graciously. Yum, 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 yum. I can move on. Okay, these are the kinds of things that are happening to me. Yeah, I feel loosey-goosey now that I said that. Like, see, you feel it in your body when it resonates deeply. You feel it in your body, okay? So I got a strand of pearls out today, learning many pearls of wisdom along the way, along this healing path. Everything that I brought out here today makes me feel mermaidy too. Makes me feel ocean vibes. The hagstone, the fairy pendant, by the way, that glows in the dark. Things are going to be lit up with this full moon. I'm telling you what. I got key out for today with my beautiful brachiated agate here. The blue stone, the key you hold. Okay. Beautiful wrap. I got to give a shout out. Beautiful wrap job for Ren Wolfram there if you're interested in his work. Period. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is all about, I would even say Hecate magic right now. If that resonates with you, you know what I mean. Keys. You hold the key. Look at this cube. Ammonite? Ammonite? I can never say it right. It's beautiful. Cube symbolism now, okay? And it just looks so deliciously yummy. This light blue corally. It's for healing the emotions, this one. I keep this in my hand quite a bit. Soothing the emotions, because we could feel very eruptive right now. Like a volcano, it's been coming out in a lot of my readings, okay? An opalite heart. I just love the facets here and the colors when it's held out in the light. Opalite, sending that out. Green apple quartz for today. Oh, it's such a beautiful color. All colors of quartz I love. Green apple, though. Green apple's tart, isn't it? Invigorating, right? Apple is the wisdom. Absolutely. And then the two little red bells here. Red ties, red cords. Just the shape of that, how it's hanging, looks like Pippi Longstockings with two bells hanging off. I'm such a noodle nut. Okay, let's get into some runes today. Welcome. I'm Gwen. I'm the one who does this crazy channel here. Gives you insights from your guides and angels. I'm also an intuitive, artistic empath and mad creator. Check out Facebook, Mystic Gwen. I'm also on Instagram, Mystic Gwen. You can follow me there. That's where I show a lot more of my art. I love to use all kinds of divination tools. I use playing cards now. I read palms. I read runes. I read oracle cards. Remembering how intuitive, how powerful we are, okay? I am going to give you guardian angel messages today, too. Those, I think, are much needed right now, letting us know. I mean, y'all have guardian angels, so it's just letting us know we're not alone, and they're beautiful messages. I love the cards. So, 3 runes out today. I'm trying to remember their names now that I've rambled on. Nagas. Hold on. Nathas, okay? Nathas. You got to say it right. Make it more powerful. Nathas. It's like the X here, okay? X marks the spot where the treasure is. This one's called constraint, necessity, and pain, okay? The necessity of learning to deal with severe constraint is the lesson of Nathas. This rune represents the obstacles we create for ourselves as well as those we encounter in the world around us. Both can be equally difficult to handle. The role of Nathas is to identify our shadow or dark or repressed side, places where growth has been stunted, resulting in weaknesses that often are projected onto others. Don't take this world personally, this rune is saying. Work with the shadow. Examine what it is in your nature that attracts hardship or misfortune to your life. When at last you can look upon the rune of constraint with a smile, you will recognize the troubles, denials, and setbacks of your life as teachers, guides, and allies. Okay? And signify some holdups, you know, and some delays, and that just means those times are times then that it's kind of a necessity to do the shadow work. Okay. What are these hardships teaching us? What is this lesson teaching us? Okay. Makes sense. So now we've got this X here, the Nathas, and now we go into fertility and new beginnings by, I don't know, connecting the dots, connections. Look at the two X's on top of each other now. Okay. Fertility, new beginnings. This rune is akin to the moon, the intuitive part of our nature, with its urge towards harmonizing and adjusting to the sphere of personal relationships. Ingus embodies the need to share, the yearning to be desired, a search after similarities. The completion of beginnings is what Ingus requires. Drawing this rune may mark a time of joyful deliverance of a new life, a new path, a rune of great power, achievement, completion, resolution, from which comes a new beginning. Above all, completion is crucial here. It may be timely that you complete some project now. If so, make that your first priority. Perhaps a difficult state of mind can be clarified or resolved. The appearance of this rune indicates that you must fertilize the ground for your deliverance. All things change, and we cannot live permanently amid obstructions. Inga signals your emergence from a closed chrysalis state. It's like the emergence of the worm coming out of the soil, out of the darkness, too. Oh, as you resolve and clear away the old, you will experience a release from tension and uncertainty. You may be required to free yourself from a rut, habit, or relationship. It's that energy that I felt like just busting out of these fucking routines that drive you crazy, you know, because they no longer serve. They're not providing growth for you, you know. Yeah, it's important for me. Like, I have freedom in my day, you know. I'm as a creative, I don't work a 9 to 5, you know. So it's important for me to, it's very I just kind of tend to go into this habitual thing of how I do things, and so every day I'm just trying to bust out a little bit differently, you know, like, this feels good to be different today, to move different today, to dress different today, right? You know, it's yeah, because you're new, okay? The time of birth is always a critical one. Movement can involve danger, and yet movement that is timely leads out of danger. The time has come to enter the delivery room. You are birthing a new life. And that with that comes the pain. The labor pain, which was right before that. Okay, these runes are working out perfectly. Okay, of course they are. Now, the next one. 3 runes for today. Power of 3, Berkana. Berkana came out upright. Berkana, there's the B. That speaks to rebirth. The new life is the rebirth. It's your rebirth, right? The birch tree. The birch tree is... Has the birch tree been talking to you lately? I've been talking to the birch. Birch is in my gateway to the liminal spirits deck. It keeps coming out in some personal readings I've been doing. So I know some of you who are watching this today are like, oh yeah, the birch has been talking to me. The birch is like the pioneer tree. When there's a storm, when there's a catastrophe or whatever, if it's native to that land, then that's the tree that comes back first. It's the pioneer. And so it's a pioneer spirit in you, that maiden spirit, the pioneer, the age of Aquarius, setting new trends and shedding an old skin. The birch sheds its skin, sheds that bark. It's known for that. So that's what we're doing. Tuning into our intuitive moon nature, right, as well. I love it. Anything else about that birch? No. Okay, so let's get some tarot. Tell me about the pain. Tell me about Nathas, the constraint, the delay, the shadow work. Can you clarify that for me? As soon as I said shadow work, it came out. Underlying energy, I don't know if you can see that. The Fool reversed. The Fool reversed. Okay. Temperance reverse. Okay. That you're very impatient about this leap, about this new coming in, and it's necessary to. You are learning lessons of patience. This also speaks to the sign of Sagittarius here coming out into the reading. Okay. So yeah, put those out. Six of Wands also underneath that leap of faith. You're like also holding back from taking a leap of faith, sensing the right timing. Okay. Also, when it comes out reverse, it could be more of the shadow aspects. You know, what's the shadow work about? You know, a Fool card in the shadow aspect could be rushing into things, not thinking things through, a recklessness kind of a feeling, which is very much sort of maiden energy. But yeah, the Six of Wands energy is about celebrating you, okay? During this time of delay, constraint, whatever it is, it's a necessity to do your shadow work. And this recognition, that you've passed, it's like you've passed some sort of test you feel like you've been through lately or something, okay? See, in the bubble here is the devil's head. I love how they depict this here. Okay, so it's like you like conquering your own demons kind of a thing, you embracing those darker aspects of yourself, you being seen and celebrated. Celebrate yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back, the angels say. Never noticed the angels here they wanted me to point it out. Your ancestors here, and the two angels on each side, okay? With all of the blossoms, the confetti. It's a time of celebration after it might have been a time of where you've been doing shadow work for a while, been in the cave for a while, in the cocoon for a while. Okay, so let's talk about this fertility, this connection, the connection of the dots, the birthing process. You're going into the delivering room, birthing a new life. Okay, yeah, you've been so super bored. You've been so stagnant and doing the same thing. This is the Four of Cups, but you've been healing your emotions around a situation, relationship. Okay, and you're actually seeing now, like, oh, okay, this is the lesson in that. The golden cup that sits behind him. There is a need for home foundations are a concern here with the Four, but a need to also get out of that routine. He looks very disappointed with the things that he's looking at now. Okay. So yeah, get out of the office, change it up. I already talked about Emperor energy and some rigidity to be in the old. Rigidity, okay? Like Emperor energy can come out that way. Stubbornness, okay? But remember, the Emperor is master. He come out upright. So you could do anything right now, okay? Remember. That was weird. A card just fell down and made... Okay. You're learning how to balance your emotions. Page of Cups. Apology could even be coming. Page of Cups coming in here. Just fell out of nowhere. I guess it was in my lap. That was weird. So I was thinking about this Emperor energy. Emperor doesn't concern himself with all these little fucking frivolous details, by the way. He knows what is coming to him. Right? Other people take care of those fucking details. He's got bigger things on his plate. Right? So I'm talking about that with your manifestations. Trust that everything is coming. Okay? This is a very powerful card, the Emperor. Okay? Balanced in the mind, balanced in the heart. All the kings. He's mastered all the kings. Okay? Healing to the masculine part of you inside of you. And that is also going to be reflected in relationships that you attract into your life. I actually can see it. I'm witnessing it. Like, it's so weird. It's so fucking weird. So it's like, as I'm healing the masculine who was suffering inside myself for so long, then now I'm starting to see where the masculines who I talk to, like we're talking a gender here, actually are more flexible to hear the feminine aspect of me, or see the feminine aspect of me, or not so defensive, not so. It's healing that I'm witnessing, and it's beautiful. So, yep, need for some balance. And juggling a lot. You could be just stressed out. Need for meditation. That's the juggler card underneath there. Whoa, another one just popped out. Hermit. Focusing on you. That the hermit is the journey of self. Okay? And there's that full moon. This is a big full moon for many of you. Okay, tell me about the Berkana. The birch. Being a pioneer. Brand new life. Setting new trends. The new coming in. Because you're taking a fresh perspective and you're releasing the pain. Yes! God, I feel so good about that for the collective. Air signs. Okay? Air signs, listen to me. Air signs. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You got a lot of that in your chart. More maturity of your chart is air. When people tell you to ground, you hear me? The best way to ground is your breath, okay? Okay? I've been doing it. Deep breaths. Breathe differently, too. Not these shallow breaths. I tend to find myself as a defense mechanism, holding my breath a lot. And that doesn't help an air sign to be grounded. So, just saying. I had to throw that in there, right? Got another 4 on the bottom here, the 4 of Wands, which is the marriage card, by the way. Underlying energy. So, taking a fresh perspective on this pain, this lesson, this marriage even. Yeah. Both of them come out reversed. So, yeah. That when the Ten of Swords come out reversed, you're releasing that. You're taking those knives, the backstabbing, the trauma, the abuse even. Whatever it was. And these are of the mind, though. This is a mental sabotage, lying, deceit, all this stuff that's hurt you. The betrayals. Okay? And taking those knives out and cutting yourself free, seeing the light. Okay? Where things were standstill, when the hangman is reversed, things are when it's reversed, things are starting to move now. When it's upright, it means things are at a standstill. Beautiful. Okay. What's this new perspective about? What's this new perspective about? Did you see what flew out? I'm going to show you the truth. You've come to some sort of truth. It's very clear to you. And you're like, I know me. I've got this perspective. I can see very fucking clearly. High Priestess. You know. Look at her dress just turns into this blue water. This is emotional healing. This is trusting your own gut. This is trusting divine timing, everything, and remembering your abilities, highly intuitive here, okay? Like, and the 7 of Wands, I've been saying this, the 7 of Wands, my lady in red here, or my man in red, it doesn't matter, gender not specific. This is my magician card anymore. This is my power card, man. Being brave, bold, and courageous. Could have the evil eye at you. People could be talking shit about you. You're just like, I'm doing my thing. I have look at my vantage point, man. Look at. I can see everything fucking clear. I trust me. I'm going to move forward in this evolution of me being me with passion, knowing what I stand for. Fuck all y'all. That's that card with the sun right behind it. Hells to the yes. Got my moon all bouncing on my third eye right there for that. Yeah. Let's get a guardian angel card. I love that for the collective today. Yay. I hope you're enjoying this today. Remember to reach out to me if you want your own personal private reading. I love doing personal private readings. Do all kinds of readings. You're concerned about health. You're concerned about wealth. You're concerned about love. What are you concerned about? What do you got questions about? Let me do a reading for you, okay? Your angels, your ancestors want to talk to you, and I can connect with them. I do mediumship readings as well. So, yeah. Reach out. All my information's in the box below. What are the messages for the collective today on St. Patty's Day? Forgiveness, star, and surrender. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to talk about this. Surrender first. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is a part of humanity's evolution. There is a There's a shiny divine order to all of the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments, and expectations in your life will magically transform. Surrender your judgments and expectations. Forgiveness. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so you will reclaim the joy of life. And maybe this is the type of release kind of ceremony, ritual you need to do at the full moon, which is tomorrow. Yeah. So, and both times they're talking about surrender here. Okay. Surrender and forgiveness and why we forgive, right? Star, believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars have been through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget, you are truly a shining star. Yay! I love that one. I love you guys. I was only able to get to a Scorpio reading yesterday. I've been really focused on creating angel wings in smaller sizes with my macrame. Yeah. And so I've been doing that and doing a lot of resting. And I felt like just the one Scorpio reading really even just wiped me out. And so I listened to my body. You know, a lot of intense energy with Scorpio right now. So, and I have that as my moon sign. But I'm going to try today to get to Sagittarius and Capricorn sign symbol synchronicities reading. That's what I would really like to do. But if you've been waiting for a reading and you need one, reach out to me. I have some time. I can always work you in. I love you. I love you. I'll be back again tomorrow for the full moon. We'll see what comes out then. I don't know what I'll be dressed like. But today it's gypsy maiden vibes. And I fucking love it. It feels good. It makes me feel young. Makes me feel alive and fresh and new in my skin. You know, I wear a lot of black and gray. I notice. Well, I'm looking at myself in the mirror every day, you know? And I stay home so I can wear the same. I mean, my clothes aren't dirty just because I wore them today. So it's a big deal when I change my clothes each day. So when I come on here, like, y'all help me to change my clothes. I have such a wook underneath all this. I swear to God. I'm embracing my wook. I don't have hairy pits, though, see? I made you guys laugh today. I love you.